In a shocking turn of events, Gabbard deflects when asked about intelligence shared with Trump before the Iran war. What does this mean for the future of US foreign policy? The geopolitical stage is set, with key players like Trump, Biden, and Gabbard at the forefront. The Iran war has raised tensions between the US and Iran, with alliances and rivalries hanging in the balance. What historical context makes this significant, and what are the strategic stakes? Gabbard's testimony before the Senate has raised more questions than answers. What intelligence did she share with Trump? And did it justify the Iran war? Meanwhile, Biden's administration is navigating the aftermath, trying to balance US interests with regional stability. But here's where it gets critical. What about the role of other countries, like Russia and China, in the region? What intelligence sources suggest is that Iran's missile capabilities remain intact despite US claims of degradation. As the situation unfolds, one thing is clear. The US must be careful not to escalate tensions further. The strategic implications are clear: a shift in the regional power balance, with Iran's regime still intact, despite US efforts to degrade it. Alliance dynamics are also at play, with the US, Russia, and China vying for influence in the region. As the situation unfolds, the potential for escalation is high, with military positioning and diplomatic moves critical to avoiding further conflict. As we analyze the situation, one thing is clear: the US must be careful not to escalate tensions further. With the Iran war still fresh in memory, the stakes are high, and the potential for miscalculation is great. What happens next will depend on the actions of key players like Trump, Biden, and Gabbard. Will they navigate the complex web of alliances and rivalries, or will they stumble into further conflict? The world is watching, and the consequences of failure are dire. Join the conversation and share your analysis. What do you think will happen next in the region? Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to stay up to date on the latest developments.